What's up, guys? This is Maxwell Media Inc. I'm your host, Maxwell. Let's get into it. Let's not even hold you because I'm not even gonna hold y'all because it's Sunday night. I'm probably gonna post this Monday morning or Sunday late Sunday night. So let's just get into it. Diane is back. I don't know how I feel about it because y'all know I'm young. I was born in 2001. So when I was watching the show growing up, Diane was that second Diane, that blonde lady. I don't remember her name. But yeah, she died. I saw her die. I saw her face dead in the river. I saw her funeral. I saw that shit. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember Diane Jenkins died. And nigga hitting her over the head. And people were charged with her murder. Like, I remember it. I was there. So for them to play on our face and be like, oh, well, I just got a corpse in the morgue. No, bitch, we saw you die. We saw it. So I just... I don't know. It's not giving. I don't really know what to say. And I feel like Victor would have been found, especially with Nikki being on trial. Victor would have been found out, and if this was realistic, Victor would have been found out Diane isn't dead. So that to me is ridiculous. I'm really having to suspend my disbelief. But apparently, this version of Diane Jenkins, the one that's played by this actress, is a very, very, very messy bitch, and I would love to see it. So great, glad we have her. Glad she's here. I think the whole tie-in with chemo and I don't know. I would rather it have. I low-key hope chemo was still alive. I really hope that is the case. I hope that chemo is living. That's what I hope. I really, really hope so. I really, 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 really hope so because this chemo situation still isn't sitting right with me. I'm glad Abby isn't involved. I'm glad they're not villainizing Abby because I'm kind of tired of a new Abby gets introduced and then they just turn out to be evil, like Theo. No, like Theo was such a waste of opportunity, in my opinion. Theo was such a waste, in my opinion. But anywho, yeah, I don't know. The Diane stuff, just like to me, the confrontation with Jack was weird because it's like, yeah, I know you mad, I know you hate Diane, but at the same time, it's like, this is the mother of your child, and you literally are so upset because, obviously she did what she did and she hurt Kyle, but like your immediate reaction being anger, I just feel like you are on this adventure because you are finding out that the, mom, no, you're finding out that your son is dead and you wish you could redo this and this and that. And this person from your past comes and your first thing is to be angry. I don't know. I just feel like as a man who's talking about family and regrets and I wish I could have done this and that, and then somebody who you thought was dead shows up, the mother of your son shows up and you're like, oh, ugh. Now I didn't see this Diane when she was on, and I was quite frankly not super old enough to understand what was going on with the old Diane when she was even around. So let me not pass a judgment because I heard she did a lot of bad shit. But I'm just saying, like, come on, Jack, like, come on. And then the dumbest thing to me is he gonna be like, I'm going to, I'm gonna fucking keep you away from Kyle. Aren't you on this adventure? Aren't you on this adventure because you lied to Chemo about his mom being sick before she died? So if you lied to Kyle about his mom being alive, aren't you also gonna ruin that relationship? Like, it just feels like you just didn't learn your damn lesson. I don't know. The Jack stuff. Now, what's gonna be interesting was when Phyllis and them find out, and Nikki find out, and Victor. Now, that's gonna be interesting when all of the rest of the Genoa City people find out. That is interesting. I love to see that. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. I like Allie. Ashley need to sit her ass down. I don't. The suspicion of Allie is ridiculous to me. So far, she's done nothing wrong. I like Allie. I hope she come to town. People want her with Noah. I don't really want her with Noah necessarily. I low-key want her to come throw a monkey wrench into Raya and give us some more lesbian action, in my opinion. But, anywho, moving on. While we on, actually, no, I'm going to get to Abby when we talk about the Astro stuff. But yeah, no, Ashley's in town, and I already mentioned her. She needs to sit down. I don't really care about her being suspicious of, Allie or whatever. Did Billy do anything? Okay, all that other stuff is with Victoria and everything. So let's just talk about the Ashley and Victoria stuff because I haven't been on in 2 weeks. Victoria now knows that Ashlyn is a piece of shit and has been using her the entire time, you know. And Victoria has a plan. Victoria's plan obviously involves lying to him and pretending like she's still in love with him. And I just feel like everybody's so dense and they're not picking it up. Like obviously she doesn't like. Obviously she knows. I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of tired of Nick being mad. I'm kind of tired of Nick, you know, coming on here with this angry ass attitude. I'm tired of Billy. I'm happy with the conversation that Billy and Victoria had the first time, but now Billy being involved and trying to do all this fuck shit, and it's just too much. It's too much. I feel like her immediate family is enough. Like the fact that you're gonna have Billy in on it and not Abby is ridiculous. I do like and want to see Victoria's plan, but also at the same time, it's like, bitch, you gotta tell us what the plan is. Because how are we supposed to trust you if you can't tell us what the plan is? Now, I don't necessarily agree with Adam trying to use it to like oust Victoria, but at the same time, Victoria was plotting on Adam, and Victoria was logic for, you know, selling Newman Media was, oh, well, Adam's irresponsible because Billy was going to, you know, attack. And if I hadn't stopped it, then Billy would have destroyed Newman Media. And it's like, okay, well, if the family didn't stop you, bitch, Ashton would have destroyed Newman Enterprises. So what's going on here? I feel like your fuck up was a way bigger fuck up than, you know, Adam's little supposed fuck up that you were helping with, because you initiated that. You were plotting on him. So this is my thing. Like, you get to plot on Adam, but Adam don't get to plot on you. You know, and I was talking to one of my friends, and my friend said the reason why Adam and Victoria will never get along, ever, is because both of them had that competitive edge. Adam is Victoria's only rival and vice versa. That's why they will never truly get along. When Nick calms his little titties down, they will become, you know, they won't be close, but they'll be all right. They'll be okay. You know, they'll be all right. They'll be okay. But, and then, like, Abby, don't really give a fuck about Abby. Don't really care about Abby. So Adam is the only rival that Victoria will ever have, and that's why those two will just never, ever get along, honey, at all. Now that we know that Ashlyn is a liar, it just all his scenes, it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's just like, girl, this is, I don't know. Like, now that I know he's on bullshit, it's just kind of, I'm not really into it. Because before, when we did know he was on bullshit, like during the Tuscany wedding arc, I was more on his side because I was just like, oh, okay. Like, he loves her, but he's made some mistakes, yada, yada, yada. Now that I know he's on bullshit, it's like, ooh, yikes. I hate it. I hate to see it. But, I hope the plan work out. And I hate that we didn't get to see the aftermath of Victor putting Victoria on the back burner and making Adam CEO of Newman. You know, I would love to see everybody's reactions to that. Yeah, but also let's get to the fact that they just didn't tell Abby about any of this. So now Abby is down to society being like, oh, hey, Ashley, what's up? Oh my God, we should double date. Me, you, and Chance took my baby, yada, yada, yada. And it's just like, nobody told her. And then Victoria is watching the snake talking to Abby and just doesn't give a fuck. Like, nobody's gonna tell Abby what's going on and that, you know, he did this horrible thing and he's trying to destroy their family. Like, nobody's gonna do that. Like, nobody thinks to tell. And it's just annoying because it's like Abby is just such a non-entity, a non-presence. She's so wrapped up in her own story. Nobody even thinks to like call her and let her know what's going on. You know, it's an interesting dynamic that we're not getting to see, because we're getting to see all the brothers and the brother shit. But what about the sister? I feel like the sister angle of this, like, hey, I'm protecting my sister, that would be interesting. That would be interesting, you know? But I don't know. I'm so annoyed and flabbergasted. Same thing with the Jack situation. Like, when I actually said, yeah, Chemo died. Yeah, Jack's son Chemo. Not even your cousin Chemo. Not Chemo. It's just, oh, Jack's son. Oh, yeah, Jack, yeah, like Jack's coworker, Jack's friend. You know, she just said it so cavalierly. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, she just casually mentions, oh yeah, chemo died. Yeah, sure. And it's like, it's almost like she just said it because she had to say it, just so, like, she said it in a way where it's like, okay, I guess I've had to tell you this so you know what I'm talking about. Because she really wasn't upset about chemo dying. What she was really upset about was, this Allie situation. And I'm just like, what? Like, what? It just. And then the fact that nobody thought to, like, tell Abby about it, it's ridiculous. Like, her saying Uncle Jack, I was like, oh yeah, Jack is her uncle. Like, Abby is just so disconnected from what's going on. Like, remember when the Devon stuff was going on, he was trying to take the baby originally? Everyone thought, okay, Victor and all the Abbotts, they're all gonna rally against Chance. They're all gonna rally around Abby and Chance. Bitch, They said no. They said no, I think the fuck not. And they just let Abby just do everything on her own. And it's so strange. But then, like, everybody in town eat at her restaurant for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's strange. It's Abby's character is very weird. It's very, very much giving weird. Jordy's leaving the show. I don't know if Ray Rosales is leaving the show or if it's just Jordy. Like, is Ray gonna be recast, or is it like all the Rosales family out? The Rosales family was a failure, an utter failure. Like, and I liked it, and they made a really big deal about it when they came on. Like, ooh, the new family joins Genoa City, one of the great cities. We get this Latinx family, and yada yada. And like, I like the idea because I do think we need more interesting, more families, more. Honestly, we just need another damn strain of DNA because everybody in this town is fucking, and we need some more non-related people to come in for the Abbotts and Newmans to fuck and have babies with. But anywho, I'm just saying, like, I think we do need more families to come in. Like, that's why I was excited about them exploring Hillary and Amanda's family and bringing them in and bringing more. Because we need another black family. You can't just be the Winters. We need more people to come in. And I was excited that, they're bringing, more Latinx people in, hopefully with Allie and her family that brings more Asian American people in. I just feel like we need more racial diversity on the show. So to have this big, new legacy family, the Rosales family, was new and interesting. But they fucked that up with Lola. They fucked up Lola and Kyle. They fucked up Abby and Arturo. And then they acted like Sharon and Ray were going to be this big love story. And it's like, no, bitch, just giving snooze fest. And like, honestly, I feel like the only reason why Ray and Nick are even cool, because somebody broke it down to me. Honestly, Ray is just such a wet noodle. I just feel like Nick isn't threatened by Ray. And I feel like Nick feels like he could have Sharon back at any time if he really wanted, if he really talking true to you, because that's why they get along. But like, also Nick and Ray are kind of cut from the same cloth. Nick, Ray, and Dylan are all cut from the same cloth. They're all Captain Save-A-Hoes. They love to save women. Like, they love it. They love the white woman in distress. They fucking love it. They eat it up. And that's why those men all fell for Sharon, because she was somebody who needed saving. Because when Ray and Sharon were first getting together, it's, oh, I have to save Sharon from the big bad Nick, because Nick is cheating on her and Nick broke her heart, and I have to rescue her and sweep her off her feet and yada yada yada. Or whenever she was going through her shit with her mental illness and Nick was there and yada yada yada, he has to come in and save the day and blah 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 blah. And nobody likes Sharon, but he likes Sharon and yada yada yada. And same thing with Dylan. And like, they love to save people. They love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. But you know what? Jordy as a person will be missed. I will not miss Ray. I don't like Ray. I just feel like Ray is just a Nick clone, and I feel like he has all of Nick's worst qualities, and then like amplified, because we just see, but like not amplified, but it's just like, because he's not a character that I've known and loved my whole life. He's only been here for the past 3 or 4 years. I'm not attached to him like I am to Nick. So yeah, Nick is an asshole, and Nick is yada yada yada, and Nick is boring, and Nick is this and that. But like, I'm attached to Nick, but I'm not attached to Ray. So with Ray, I have less tolerance for it. But they're gonna break up, and then hopefully Nick and Sharon get back together, and they stay together for the rest of their life, because they get into all for all this dramatic shit. Like, baby, y'all 50. It's time to grow up. It's very, very, very much time to grow up, baby. But anyway, moving on. Did I talk about Ashlyn? I talked about Ashlyn. Billy is getting involved. Child, Nate is worried about what Ashlyn's gonna do. Even with this storyline they're giving, Nate is boring. Nate and Elena are the most boring. Oh my god, and I hate it because they're black people and I want to stand them. But Nate and Elena are so boring. It's painful. It's painful how boring they are. And honestly, they low key. I don't want to say they can't act, but like they're just so extremely boring. Oh my god. At least Hillary, I mean, not sorry, Hillary, at least Amanda and Devon piss me off. At least I have an emotion. But with Nate and Elena, it's just so boring. I cannot, like, what happened to Amanda trying to blow up their spot? What happened to Amanda trying to fuck on Nate? What happened to that? Like, bring this love triangle back. Give me something, because Nate and Elena are just, wow. They're just so fucking boring. Michael and Lauren look damn good. Oh, Michael and Lauren are one of those couples that they've just been through so much together. It feels like they've earned it. They've earned their happiness. They've earned their happily ever after. They still looking good. Like, oh, and they just have so much chemistry. I love me some Michael and Lauren. When Michael and Lauren were on screen this week, all I could do was grin ear to ear. All I could really do was grin ear to ear. That's all I have to say about them. I'm glad Michael's back. I'm glad Michael's safe. I love me some Michael and Lauren. Ugh. Lastly, let's talk about Sally and Adam. Sally and Adam get on my nerves. They're ruining Sally and Adam to me. The appeal of Sally and Adam to me was there were these two people who have done horrible shit in the past. Nobody in the town likes them, but they're going to team up together and they're going to prove everybody wrong and they're going to earn their redemption arcs together. But now they're trying to do some Bonnie and Clyde shit. And it's like, no, the Bonnie and Clyde shit was Adam and Chelsea. That's why I liked Adam and Chelsea, because they were Bonnie and Clyde. They were going to be doing the bads together, okay? But with Sally and Adam, they keep each other in check. They keep each other reformed. But now Sally is just sort of Adam's evil second in command, Adam's evil henchwoman, and it's like, y'all don't know how to write Adam, because Adam was trying to get on the good foot with his family, but now he's trying to destroy Victoria. It don't make no damn sense. It don't make no damn sense. It's just, Adam is really gonna blow up his spot with his family because of the advice that Sally is giving him, and I don't understand why we're going in this direction. And then Sally's being wrong. Like this is the first time this week I'm like, oh, Sally, you did something I just actually didn't like you for. Because when she was walking up to Chelsea talking about, oh yeah, how is she as a mom not want to spend time with her son? Bitch, Adam literally just made the same decision. What kind of sexist shit is that? Like Sally, I don't know, Sally did that good. I've never watched Bold and Beautiful like that, but like that does not sound like something Sally would say. Like, what the fuck? Bro, are you serious? Like, what was that line? Like, I don't know. Like, Sally and Adam are low-key starting to get on my nerves. And I like Sally and Adam. I do. I like them together. I think they're an interesting new fresh couple, but it's like they need to be better with the writing for them, because I don't like this whole evil henchwoman thing. It's giving, y'all ever watch Kim Possible? It's giving like the blue guy and She-Go. That's what it's giving. If you've ever watched Kim Possible, but yeah, that's sort of it. That's sort of all. If I forgot something, it's because it wasn't important and I didn't want to talk about it. But anywho, this has been Maxwell Media Inc. I'm your host, Maxwell. May the power protect you. Bye bye.